And now it's time for Rolling with the...
Good afternoon and welcome back to another edition of Rolling with the Spectrum. Hope you're all doing well out there in YouTube land and my voice has been picked up on the microphone. Had a few issues last night where it didn't pick it up, so I had to redo the video today for you guys. So let's roll into it. Today's episode is all about the difference between Asperger's and ASD, and ASD level 1 in particular. So without any further ado, let's get on with Rolling with the Spectrum. Well guys, I'm sure you all heard it before. People talk about Asperger's. It may be out there in the media with Cartman and his Asperger's. No, it's not Asperger's, it's Asperger's, and it was named after Hans Asperger. I said Asperger. Hans Asperger, I should say. So his actual name was Johann Friedrich Karl Asperger. He was born on the 18th of February in 1906 and died 21st of October in 1980. He was an Austrian physician noted for his early studies on atypical neurology, specifically in children, and for his namesake for the form of Autism Spectrum Disorder, Asperger's syndrome. Obviously now it is not Asperger's syndrome, that predates 2013, and it is now part of ASD level 1. So in the old terminology, like I said, predates 2013. Asperger's syndrome was considered a separate diagnosis from autism altogether. People with Asperger's usually had above average or average intelligence, no significant delay in language development, social sensories and difficulty and rigid routines and focused interest was part of the diagnosis plan, and it was often called high function autism, and obviously that term is pretty inaccurate in today's language. Also, the current terminology since 2013, Asperger's is no longer a separate diagnosis. It now falls under Autism Spectrum or ASD or just plain autism or Autism Level 1. Instead of having different names like Asperger's, PDD, NOS and classic autism, everything's described under the long spectrum with different support needs, and that's where we get our level 1, 2 and 3. Key differences in understanding, obviously Asperger's, like I said, is the old term, and it's seen as distinct, usually described with people with fewer support needs and stronger verbal and intellect skills. Obviously Asperger's is one presentation of autism. Everyone on the spectrum has different levels in communication, social interaction, behaviour and so on. So it's very wide range of things now that we can identify as autism on the spectrum. So why the change? Pretty simple one. Many professionals found the old labels confusing. Autism traits exist on a wide spectrum, so the DSM, which is what we get our ratings from autism, from level 1, level 2, they've got to meet certain markers to get get diagnosis of autism. It's also helped reduce the stigma and prove more accurate support for the people with Asperger's, now ASD level 1. However, there's still a few people out there who were diagnosed with Asperger's prior to 2013 that still use the name to its advantage, I guess. So that's why the change. So wrapping it up in short, Asperger's now is part of the autism spectrum, usually assessed at level 1. However, I reckon if you do get reassessed by the right people, it may determine a different outcome, whether you're level 1, 2, possibly not level 3 if you have Asperger's, as level 3 is usually reserved for non-verbal patients. And yeah, like I said, the shift was actually made to simplify the diagnosis and the recognition of autism across the whole spectrum. So that's autism versus Asperger's in a nutshell. Same characteristics. However, now it's just a diagnosis on level 1, possibly level 2 going into it. So yeah, happy days. Well, thanks guys, you have been a wonderful audience, and remember, if you do like my stuff, hit a like, hit a subscribe, tell your friends, tell your families, tell your co-workers, tell your unco-workers, tell everybody about our channel. Let's raise awareness for autism, and remember one more thing, it's peace, love and autism. Have a good night. See ya.